All right. Hello, friends. I'm back to streaming some Sunday Satisfactory. I'm just doing a quick check to make sure that I've actually started streaming. Hello, friends. There we go. See, that wasn't so hard. We're going to go ahead and continue our efforts here. I have a pretty good feeling I'm going to have to tear down everything that I've created so far. This seems to be par for the course of Satisfactory. Um, so, just to give you a little update of where I am, there's the hub. It got moved off to the side a little bit. I've got two of those creatures, at least two now, stuck in my space elevator. Look at my space elevator. Good times. But look at this stupid critter. Oh, he just wandered by. He had to get involved in my space elevator. And what is this? Hold on. This is where you can see I've got 25 of these. I can't. Something like smart plating, I think is what it's called. See if I run into the critter, it knocks you into the air. All right. So I have a tremendously inefficient and stupid factory right now. So we're gonna have to probably tear it down. But I think what I want to do first is go ahead and make the next 25 smart plating things. To do that, you need reinforced iron plates and rotors. I have the rotors and the things. I kind of made them so they're in the construct right now. So I guess while I'm waiting for that to continue, I'm going to do this hopefully without destroying my power system. Oh, I better not destroy that. Oh, and I'm still cranking out concrete, so I'll just leave that. This is the first I've seen it's raining. All right. You'll notice all my lines are stopped because I've taken my configurators and changed them into doing other stuff. So right now I'm making fuel. Fuel is what makes the world go around on this thing. It seems like, if Factorio is all about making the scientific upgrades, Satisfactory is all about making sure that your fuel is constantly being generated and fed. So the only line that's working right now is the limestone one going to the concrete maker. And then everything else is kind of not happening. So there are certain things that I find pretty confusing in this game that I have a hard time keeping up with. Some of those things. Q. Can I not do that one? Invalid. It's clipping that power pole. So I can't mess with that yet. Ugh. Some of those things include like setting up your power so it makes sense. And I couldn't figure out how to. I got this stuff all floating in the air. What is this thing doing? A constructor making iron plates. Well, okay. Let's have it continue making iron plates for a bit. I didn't make the ceilings high enough, so I mean, this is technically high enough, but it should be much higher. I don't know what's coming out of there. Concrete. And iron plate. Well, wait a second. Hang on. I'll take those iron plates. So I've got two things. A smart plate. You can see at the upper right objective, it says complete this, but I still have to also do this. So I don't know. I could go. Let me go grab the ingots I have. It's kind of nice looking when it's raining. I don't know. Look at the lighting on this. Pretty impressive. So at least parts of it are working. I could configure this thing to go. Let's see, I've got 8 more. I got 21, so all I need is 4 more. All right, I'm going to go hammer out some reinforced plates. Okay, so I got 3 of those. And once you have those, put those in. This is like I ain't got enough. All right, let's do the while we're waiting, I'll just get the iron rods done. It says it wants 300 iron rods. You can tell that's basically more than 1 per second, I think. But yes, if I had an efficient factory, it would be the little constructs that would be generating this stuff. One of my power grids shut down. What happened, buddy? Let's make sure that it's 19 here, 10 here, 0 here. This is why. Okay, so we're gonna do I'm splitting my stuff. 87 there, 87 here, and about 100 will be in this one. 119, and then this should become crashing to the ground. I guess that's something to remember for later, though. If I want to like build up, I can make certain things that go up. Like this right here can go. This right here can go. What's in this? Oh, it's got some biofuel in it. All right. What's this thing configured for? Iron plates. I'll take them. This thing's doing its job. This thing's a smelter. That thing's doing its job. That's just making screws, but it's got to. I'll tell you what, let's make this make iron rods. Give me some iron rods, buddy. Well, this thing's making iron rods too. Boom. I'll take all those. All right. Okay, so we have enough to launch the space elevator at this point, so let's do that. And then once we do that, we'll just tear everything down. We'll try and rebuild from scratch and try and do a smarter design. This design was obviously not a very good design. Like I have to actually like jump onto this thing. All right. So we're gonna load. I got. There it is. We're gonna seal it. Something that shows when it's sealed. Okay. I I don't know what this is gonna do to those aliens that are sitting over there, standing on my thing, but let's find out. Okay. Is anybody worried? Hold on. Oh yeah. We're sending it into orbit. This is just annoying right here. So hey, Satisfactory game devs. That's a problem. I'm probably going to have to like tear down and rebuild that thing, but I'm not going to do it just yet. What we got here? Keep it rolling. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be smart this time. I'm not gonna hey, if he's still going, he's still going. I'm gonna build a storage thing out here. Like last time I was like deleting everything and then like all the components ended up kind of dropped on the ground. That probably wasn't what I meant to do. That's limestone. It's pure limestone. All right then. It's not a limestone node, it's just like a limestone deposit. All right, I'll take it. I took it. I have a chainsaw now. I can cut down trees. And I got the stupid. There's a Mercer sphere on top of the tower up here. It's completely useless. There's no. It's like a. This is a thing that they developed for the game that they haven't actually implemented yet. So I said it has no use in the game. So I mean I kept it. I put it over in my inventory. That looks a little bit like graffiti, but it's not. Or bird poop or something. All right. At this point, we're wasting biofuel because we're not really cranking out anything. Anyways, yeah, I climbed all the way up there. I did the whole thing, man. What's this thing doing? Iron rods, right? Okay, so for you, we'll take all this. I'm gonna let this continue operating. But I think it's configured wrong because the smelter is in such a way that it can't feed the constructors. And then this is an assembler, which can take two things and come out with one thing, which in this case is smart plating, which we're done with that. Okay, so that's all right. What are you making? Nothing much. So everything has to be manually fed at this point. How about you? All right. We're going to go ahead and dismantle. I'm gonna leave the smelter, but I gotta change some things. This is all right. I'm gonna keep this, or maybe I should actually just go out here and build a. Let's go out here and build a storage unit up here. Q storage box. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna put everything in it. Well, I'm gonna keep some stuff. Let's keep some stuff. All right. I'm gonna chainsaw this stuff down. Let's chainsaw these too. I'll chainsaw it. Huh? Something very fun about chainsaw stuff. All right, let's see. And all that stuff will be transformed into biofuel. Okay. Okay, we've cut the lines of power, so at this point. So even this one gotta go. Hey, no, no, no. Tell you what. I'm done with the chainsaw. So everything's kind of stopped. Actually, let's go ahead and kill this one too. Alright, that's not gonna help us. Okay. We're gonna build foundations out this way. Oh, it says you can't afford it. You ain't got the concrete now. Now I gotta go get some concrete. Which I think is in there. Alright, now I got the concrete. Hmm. Alright, just for simplicity's sake, we're gonna, I know it's boring to make everything square, but that's what we're gonna do. Everything's gonna be square. So there's our copper line going in. This is the limestone line. Um, and then copper can be made into two different things. It can be made into, how much stuff is in this one? I got plenty of copper. Okay. All right, let's put, we only want to put full plates. All right, here we go. Okay. These are just like that's the equipment shed, that's the research thing, the analysis thing. Okay. Okay. All right. So there's our beginnings. And from the hub, oh shit, look at the set phase 2. 500. It seemed like it took me a million years to get to 50. Now it wants 500. Plus two other structures. All right, so let's think logically. We have I'm going to clear out all the power too, just in case. Because my power wasn't very smart. All right. It's broken. All right. All right, so how do we do this one? Let's do a 4-meter foundation. Okay. All right. Here's the copper line. We're gonna wait. Let's delete this too. And this. And this. And this. And this. Okay. All right. So starting with copper. Copper is the least of our problems. Copper and limestone. Um, let's dismantle this part of it. Let's have them come up here. And then like copper will be on the left, limestone will be on the right. So this line right here will be where the copper comes in. And the copper has to come in and get smelted first of all. Right? And then the limestone has to come in and get constructed. All right, so we're perfectly in alignment here. Copper comes out and it can be made into two products. One product is hang on, it's like I'm too close to it. Is it too close? Let's see, I've already screwed up. 2 products, so it's got to split. We need a splitter. We're going to make it so half can be made into um, oh, I fucked that up already. Okay. It can be made into 2 products. One product is copper wire, the other one's cable. Okay. We could make it go up. That's an option. But let's not worry about that right now. Actually, let's... One split this way, one split this way. Okay, this one will be... This one will be copper wire. And this one will be cable. Right? Okay. Is this not working? I did it backwards. That's the thing about these games. You have to really practice to get good at them. Okay, there we go. Constructor. There we go. This is correct. Okay. That better be more or less in alignment. Okay, so we got that. Logistics, conveyor belt. Okay. Let's finish the conveyor belt here. Okay, so copper comes in, it gets smelted, and it splits into this one, which makes wire, and then this one, which makes cable. Wait. No, copper doesn't make cable. Copper wire makes cable. All right, so that's wrong. We might still need the splitter because it can make uh rolled copper sheets, which I think are going to be important. Okay. This one's concrete. Concrete just goes right to storage. Did I line that up right? I did not. That one looks a little bit better. Okay, Q. Logistics. All right. I just realized where the lookout tower was. I've been wondering where it was. Let's build one of those so we can look at it. Okay. Why do we need a lookout tower? It's so we can actually look at our design here. So let's go check it out. All right. So how's this doing? Yeah, our copper coming in here, and I just have it making copper wire. And then it's when it comes out of the copper wire, part of it's going to split. All right, how do I get back down? I didn't have to jump. All right. That's that one. And then this one. Okay. So copper wire should be split, and some of it's just wire, and some of it ends up being um, cable. Maybe I have to. What if I did it like this? Right? Oh, that's the output, dummy. Stronger. This is going to be the cable one. Okay, but where does this go? This goes back out of the building, so we got to actually make another row of foundation. Foundation. Let's do a 4 meter. This guy's cable, right? So this, all right, here's how it works. Um, this is limestone making concrete going into the box. This is copper getting smelted. It goes into this one to make wire, and it's split, and some of it goes into this one to make cable. And um, some of this should go back to the box. Can you go in these doors? Like, is that a possibility? Or do I have to move this? That's the only way it can go in. So maybe we merge. Um, logistics. Merger. All right. And then that's an in, right? That goes in. There. And then how about okay, so this one can have the only thing I can't get is the wire. So the wire's coming out of this thing too, but it's got to go somewhere. I can make it go all the way around and come back into here. This seems tremendously inefficient, but we're going to do it. Okay, whoops. Q. That's going to go into... No, it can't because this is an output. How do I get it into the input? I can merge these two. Do that. Okay. Merger, merger. The green one should be facing my direction, like that, right? Why you do this? Why this? It's saying it's yellow. Now it's saying blue. Okay. All right, so this one is wire, and this one is cable. Q. So both wire and cable will now come this way. And then this will come out here to a storage unit. Maybe like right here. The problem is I'm going to have to use this wire and cable in some other thing, and it's still going to involve some manual um, conveying. That's backwards. Okay, can't do it. Try it again. Okay. Now you won't be able to. There we go. Okay. That says can't do it. That's the input, so it should be. Why not? Doesn't like it. Okay, it's. Okay. We need to make the storage a little bit further back. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's better than what I had. So this is all the copper items plus concrete. Now, how many items do I have total here? I have one, two. This is requiring power. Three. Let's count them again. One, two, three, four. So we're going to need at least 2 power poles. So our power poles, let's make 1 power pole. Mark 1 power pole right here. Right in the middle of everything. And then another power pole. The reason we need 2, because I know they do 4 each, is because 1 has to go back to the power source. So that means 5, and you have a max of 4. You're going to have to go with 8. All right, so let's string this up and see if it works. I have 2. I have 3 power. Oh shit! I have 3 power poles. Q, Q, power line. That has 2 out of 4. That has 1 out of 4. So one of the 2 out of 4 we should be able to link these two. And this power line. We're going to send it directly to one of these. My logic may be really faulty on this. Is everything running? Is there anything not running? That's running. Copper. That's running. That's splitting. It's going into here to make wire. Half the wire should go out this way and go into the cable thing, and then half the wire should just go right into the merger to go into the storage box with the concrete. Is this working? It says it's not getting fed. Oh, of course it's not getting fed. Nothing's getting fed because the mines have all stopped. All right. All right, so separate deal. Another power pole is going to go out here somewhere. It says I can't afford. Why can't I afford it? I'm missing concrete. Oh, and I can actually hand feed this thing just to get it going. This power pole out here is going to feed three things. This mine, that mine, and if I can fit it, the copper mine. Wire's too long. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to get there. So actually, we can take the copper mine and run it to this thing. That's already 4 out of 4. That's 2 out of 4. Okay. Okay. Now that's our whole setup because this guy's already got 2 out of 4. So we're going to have to connect another pole. This time it's going to be over here. Let's connect it in between these two. Okay. So now I got 3 connections sitting over there, which is good enough to start with. All right, it feels a little bit more efficient than what I had. I'm making cable. I'm making wire. I'm making concrete. It's all happening. Where's the limestone? That limestone better be coming up the hill. Why is this not working? No power. Okay, what is not connected? Something's not connected. All right, so let's figure it out. Oh, it's the pole is not connected. Okay. All right, we can fix that. Power line. Wire's too long. Wire too long. Let's put it right here. And then we will power line it. Okay. That should power up both the mines. So the iron should be going. And the limestone should be flowing at this point too. Is it not? Now it's going. Okay. Okay, so the iron components now. This is the harder problem here. Here's where it's coming in. But it doesn't have to come in here. We can actually put another row. Let's put another row. 2 meter. I'm out of concrete. Okay. Let's go get some concrete. 33 right there. Is it making stuff? Is it flowing in? Oh, here it is. It should now. It's just now coming in. Okay. So as it comes in, we should see. Now it's making stuff. Okay. All right, we're fully operational on the copper and limestone. How does this stuff work? We wouldn't cover that mine up just yet or anything. Let me grab some more. So with iron, you have to use assemblers. But we have to smelt it first. I have the potential of a second iron mine here, which is probably a good idea, but I'm gonna just, for right now, like if I do it, I could actually make, let's tell you what, let's make a merger. And another miner. It needs a portable miner, but I've got one sitting over there in the hub. Well, let's not worry about it for right now. Let's actually take this and let's do two smelters, like we're going to split it into two smelters. So we're getting double the smelting. Right? Other than I run out of power. Okay. So one's going to go this way, one's going to go this way. Logistically. There's a rock in the way. Okay. There we go. That worked. Q. This is a merger, right? So why is that? That's in. That's in. And that's out. Oh, it's a merger. I'm looking for a splitter. Okay, let's do a splitter. Okay. Okay. Conveyor belt. Going in this way. Conveyor belt. How do I get it up there? I don't like that. All right, so for this one, Q, conveyor belt. I like that one, but for this one, I don't like it. I gotta push this back, I think. All right, we fucked this up. Okay, let's try it again. We're gonna split it here. We'll split it here. Let's say we split it right here. Plenty of room. This is the in. This is the in. Oh shit. Oh, what's going on? No, that's all right. That's all right. That's a out. That's a out. That's a out. This is the in. And then this is the other in. Is it working? Yes. Okay. Now that we have the iron coming out, let's merge it back together. Not that way, though. Now, what do we make? One of the things we have to make is iron rods that splits. Iron rod that splits back out. So start with a constructor. Let's do like, how about like this? Like the iron has to split, so you're making iron rods in one, and then another thing is going to be for I'm missing cable. Let me go get some cable. Iron rods, which will split into screws and iron rods. Iron plate. Okay. I think we're not, I think we're too close. I know this is a valuable flower, but I think we're going to have to cover it up. Sacrifices have to be made. Okay. Let's create a splitter. It's basically going to come out of here into three different things. First thing is iron rods. And the next thing is some of which will be made into screws. The next thing is iron plates. Some of which will be sent to an assembler. What are the other things that we can make? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so because we were going to assemble it too. So this one, our leftmost one, actually. Okay, you're making iron rods, right? You, on the other hand, are making iron plates. Okay. So for your iron rods, you're getting split back out. Hang on. Splitter. Oops. How about some of those plates? I mean, some of those iron rods are going in here, and this is going to be made into screws. Some of these are actually just going to be. Oh, so now we got a merger. Merger. And this needs to. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. It's not that wrong, but it's wrong. F. Q. Okay. Here we go. And then this comes out of here. I wonder if there's a smart way to do this. Um, Maybe the merger wasn't a great idea. So there's iron rods, plates, and screws. And I've got to somehow get those all into the assemblers. But tell you what, let's do it this way. For right now, nope, incorrect. I shouldn't have done that way. I've got to merge everything into the same thing. All right. Logistics. This is the screws. So merger. I think I have to do this again. All right. Okay, let's do it. There we go. And then this goes into storage. And then I'll have to like study um, some blueprint designs to see how other people did it, because other people are smarter than me. But I have the basic layout until I get to the got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once again, I'm going to need 2 power poles. There's a power line 1, and then there's power line 2. What is missing? We got two miners. Everything's coming in here. Everything's coming in here. This guy ain't got us something yet. And that's all. Now he's maxed out here. So this guy. Is probably okay if I do it right here. And then this becomes like a trunk line. Did that crank everything up? Which parts are not getting power? No, it's working. Okay, we don't know what we're doing though. This one's supposed to be iron plates. This one's supposed to be iron rods. This one's supposed to be screws. Okay, now let's go make sure that we have biomass. Okay, so now I need to configure at least one thing that makes fuel. Is there any room? He's already 4 out of 4. He's already 4 out of 4. How about you? He's 3 out of 4. Okay, so we're gonna make a we're gonna make another constructor, and all this constructor is gonna do is make fuel. It's making solid biofuel. Let's throw a power line on there. Alright, that seems to give us all the items, like, unless I'm crazy. Oh, and I've got extra ore, so let's throw that in there. The ore splits into 2 streams. It's making the iron plates. That's making the iron rods. That's making screws. Everything should be end up in here, and it is. So I can actually take so I should make at least one assembler. But where can I mean, I can put it anywhere, but can I get power from anywhere? Is this guy even? Yeah, he's got power. All right, let's do an assembler. I'm missing wire. Well, I know where that is. And then for each one of these, I should actually probably, like, I got plenty of extra. There we go. There's 477 of that. CP all done. All right. Unbelievable that it's working. Okay. Assembler. Oh, does the assembler need rotors? Okay, so I need to make rotors. I can actually do that over here. How do you make a rotor? You need screws and iron rods. Okay. I thought I just did copper wire, but it was a little bit more complicated than that. All right, here's our assembler. I need reinforced iron plates times 8. All right, let's do that. You can't. You don't have enough screws. All right, let's make some more screws. Okay, there we go. Okay. So once we have the assembler, you can make a lot of stuff, but the way I've got to do it is I got to hand feed it, I think. Let's do 2 assemblers. One there. I can only do one for right now. All right, let's start with reinforced iron plates. All right, we're going to put iron plates and screws in there. Iron plates, screws. Here we go. Missing iron plates. Well, I've already used all my iron plates. All right. Okay, for right now, it's going to have to be hand fed, but it will eventually build this up to where it's feeding it automatically. But there's our reinforced plates. And we can give it all the stuff. And I just have to keep kind of feeding it just in this. Unfortunately, there's no like, I mean, there is an output. I think there is an output on here, but it's not a smart output. So it's like, it'll just send everything out, I guess. I think it will. All right, this was pretty productive today. Eventually, we'll get to a second assembler. I'm going to go make sure that the fuel is stocked up. And I might have to go run around and gather up leaves and stuff. 70. 48. Well, that's not good right there. 70 and 80. 13. So we're going to take a 50 plus 31. There we go. 94. 129. And how much is this one? 119. So they're all slightly different. I should probably go out and cut down some trees. It does look like I have the ability to. I mean, I've only got 5 out of 50 reinforced plate up in my upper right corner, but I've got everything in place to start like bringing stuff in. I'm avoiding cutting the trees because I'm afraid they won't come back. So I'm going to gather leaves when it's close by, and then as we get a little bit further away. Right now it's pretty renewable, although it ain't very efficient. Might have to go investigate some of that stuff. I'm stuck. What happened, bro? Can you like slash duck? Please use the pause menu for options, for actions. Okay. Is there one for like, oh, I can respawn. Okay, that's cool. Hopefully I didn't lose all my stuff. You know, I lost all my stuff. That sucks. That was definitely not my fault. That was the game's fault. That was the power shutting off. No, it's not. It's not shutting off. Still going? It's still going. Okay. I think I died over this direction. Yeah, there it is. Look. I can see the crate. That's all my stuffs. I'm gonna climb a tree, bro. Technically, there was a grab all option that I didn't see until I got the last piece. Oh, I could have just whipped out my I could have whipped out my chainsaw and just like fucking chopped the tree down that I was stuck in. What is that over there? Let's investigate. But is that a node? That looks like a copper node. Oh, iron ore. Oh, here it is. All right. Oh, generally that means there's something over here worth getting, but I don't know what it was. Do I have any food? I do not. There's some food right there. Unless the thing worth getting was that copper node or iron node. So I guess you can set it up to where you can have the space elevator just automatically fed with stuff. Like I could be throwing it the smart plating and whatever those structures are. How many dudes have I got trapped now? I've got like three. Okay. Biomass. Okay. Biomass wood. Okay. Uh, hog protein. I don't know what that is, but why not? I have all these extra ingots. I'll go ahead and smelt them. That might take too long. What's this one for again? This is my biofuel smelter, so keep going, buddy. That's for you. Oh, I need more screws. Okay. And then these are my reinforced iron plates. We can just go ahead and hurl those in there. Alrighty then. I think that's enough for now, before I get bored of this game. It seems to be working as intended. Yeah, man. Right. Oh, there's 6-4. I can actually just go and throw some more of these in real quick. That's 3 out of the 4 done. Now I just need 22 more reinforced plates, and I'm done. I've got to figure out some way to automate the smart plating. The recipe. It's rotors plus reinforced plates, so it's like three assemblers, and I don't have that figured out. Dummy, this is what you want, bro. All right, that's it for right now. Please like, follow, and subscribe. We'll be doing more gaming, more comics, lots of cool stuff going on.